Hey, Sharice. Good morning. Good morning, Sanja. Sanja, good morning to you. She said, good afternoon. It ain't afternoon yet, girl. It ain't. Oh, it's still morning to me. I'm just telling you. It's still morning. It's still morning, Lisa Taylor. It's still morning. I done got in here and it's still morning. I see Blue is in the building. Thank you guys. Thank you, Mars. I want to thank Sanja Watts and Lisa Taylor. Cherie Johnson, she came in here first. She came in here kicking and running. Tina Powers, how you doing? There's my girl. Jackie Barty, how are you? Good morning to you guys. It's only but 10:48 this morning. I done took me a little nap. I worked all last night. I've got 3 classes I gotta take, and I ain't taking it, y'all. I wanted to come in here. I wanted to see y'all. I miss y'all. I really do miss y'all. It was storming last night. It was storming, so everybody was scared, and the trees are all gone down. And I mean, boy, it stormed last night. She said, and it's only but 11:45 Eastern time, so it's still not even afternoon. Sharice, who said good morning? Who said good morning? Or good afternoon? Lisa Taylor. Lisa Taylor, she said, it is going to be afternoon in a little bit. Okay. Miss Diddy, how are you? Good morning. Avalanche, good morning to you. Ruby Turner, that's my girl, Ruby Turner. She said, you said, here I am. Here we go again. Yeah, I'm feeling good this morning. I just took me a little nap. I got all my finances and stuff squared away. Not all of them. I'm still gonna have to go check on some things. But other than that, I got a couple of phone calls to make. I gotta go run down here, take care of this. I gotta get dinner tonight, which might be pork chops and applesauce. I don't know. But I just wanted to come on here because I was missing you guys. I hadn't been coming on. I wasn't gonna come on this week. I was just, but I think I said something to somebody last night or Monday, and I said I see you in the morning. Then Tuesday it was like, oh my goodness, I got all these. It comes every year. I got these tests I gotta take. Well, not every year. It'd be like every 2 years. Well, every year I've gotta do these tests. If you have a nursing job or whatever. So now that I work for 2 companies, you guys, I got 2 sets of tests I got to do. They each got their own kind of test to know if you're stable enough to be continuing doing what you're doing on their set of the rules. So I got 6 tests. 3 of them is done. I got 3 more to do. Okay. And this is just for one company. And this is not for the new company. This is for the old company, which, I don't do too much work for them. I only hit 20 hours a week, which is Friday and Saturday, 10-hour shifts. But I got to do what I got to do. So somebody was like, girl, you be on, you be working your jobs. Of course. Of course. You be on your money. Well, you tell me who goes to school and then go work for free. You tell me who do that, because I want to get to know who they is, okay? I want to know who they is, because nobody do that. If you do that, I'm going to tell you, that's foolish. That's the dumbest thing in the world, is to go to school, pay all this money to go to school, to get a degree, to go work for free. Tell me, do that make any sense? Even people that goes and get their 1-2 day license to do daycare is not watching your kids for free. That defeats the purpose of why you went to school. Okay? That just defeats the purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you something. You get what you pay for. So, whatever school that's letting you go for free to get a free degree, okay, something's wrong. They're getting paid somewhere. What I'm saying, okay, you guys, hold on. I got to turn on some AC. I turned it down because I don't usually be here. But I got to turn some AC on so it can just go ahead and cool off the house. Because, yeah, my AC, it be kicking. Um, Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Marsha is in the building. I'm not gonna stay on here long at all because there's a lot of other stuff brewing in my life, and like I said, I got a little bit behind. I got to get these tests done. But the other day I was doing those tests. I was sick and I was tired. I didn't want to do no more. You know. But here's the problem, and I am going to share this with you guys that y'all know how it works. If you don't pass the tests, they give you two chances. I haven't made it to the second chance. I don't want to do things the second time around. I want to get in there, get it done, show that I understand the rules and the regulations. They have one on the code of ethics. Then they have one on medication. Then they have one on I almost said vertebrae, but it's not vertebrae. But they have one on trachs, because I deal with a lot of trachs, and they deal with ventilators. I deal with a lot of ventilators. A lot of nurses don't do that. I do that. I'm pretty much close to the next step. So I do it all day, every day. That don't mean I know everything. That means, I test out and I must know it because I work with it. So therefore, I don't test out on all of them. On those things, I don't test out. What I do is I listen. I will go into that class and I will listen and I will do okay. You know what I mean? I will pass. I will take the tests. I will see what they're talking about. But I do work with those kind of patients that's on ventilators and you know life support systems all the time. And like I said, once you did it, let me see, been doing it for, let me see, been doing it for, well, this is 2020. So, been doing it for, let me see, 5 years make 10, and 10 makes 20. Been doing it for 15, 16, 20. 5 makes 10, 10 makes 20, 15, 16. Been doing 17 years. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? Make sure you guys come on and do the thumbs up. Come on, our sister's in the building. She ain't saying too much. She must be working, y'all. She must be working. But she comes in here and she gives them thumbs up. Yes, she do. 17 people in the building, 12 thumbs up. Make sure you guys go out and give us thumbs up. Get a like. I don't tell you guys to share over here because sharing, I know sharing is caring. But we just going to wait on it tonight because we got to do a live tonight. We're going to try to do a live with the 3 platforms again. The reason why we're doing the live with the 3 platforms, it is growing our channel, you guys. So I do spend more time with you guys because you guys are the more active platform. But don't think that these other platforms is not something good. They are. It's just like the TikTok platform. We got 13 followers over there on the TikTok platform. But let me tell you what happens. Because I know there's other people that got platforms. And, I tell you guys what's going on. It's not a secret. I mean, some things I'm not going to say because there's other people with other platforms on here. And then they sitting there listening like, you know. But they don't like me. They don't like me, you guys. I'm telling you right now, they don't like me. They like, oh, I done got smart with her. I done told her this one young lady. I'm not even gonna say who it is. But this is what this one young lady told me one day. I told her, I said, you know, and I was trying to help this young lady. I was trying to help her. Let her come in, snatch up people and everything. But people just don't, let me share it like this. If you get a YouTube channel Somebody put you under their wing. Hey, Bev, how you doing? And somebody put you under their wing. The worst thing in the world you can do is go out there by yourself. Now, I'm not saying you can't make it. You're going to be able to make it if you continue. And I always tell people to continue anything, right? But when somebody puts you under their wing, stay there. Stay there. Stay there. I'm working, just listening, didn't want to miss. Okay. The worst thing you can do is get all in the person's face, telling them that, hey, because they allow you to come in their family of what they done grew by themselves and start eating the fruit. Now, if somebody don't care, don't mind you eating the fruit, eat the fruit. Eat it as long as you can. But when they tell you, hey, you doing too much, you not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or whatever, and they see you going another direction, they see how hard-headed you is. Like kids, like when you raise your kid up, from your lions on the lions, you raise your kids up, and the kid tell you, you can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna do what I want to do, even though that you love your child. And your child is coming in your house doing stuff that you told, no, 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 no. No, you can't be smoking in my house. You can't be smoking weed in my house. You can't be having all your friends at my house when I'm at work. You're not cleaning up. The only thing you doing is coming in because I love you. You taking advantage of me. They be like, you keep telling them to stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because what happens is, even though that you love that child wants to bring you down. Now, I don't know where it is, you guys, and God is so good to me. I'm going to tell you what he's doing right now with me. And you guys are going to be the recipient of me learning more. Because you know what? I ain't got a problem with it. But he has taken me back underneath his learning and gave me that, it's called, some people be like, oh no, you got the Holy Spirit on you again, girl. He gave me that, that desire to learn and know more about him and understand more. And maybe it's because, I don't know. Maybe because it's just who I am. I don't know. What I'm not saying I'm prideful or I'm somebody, y'all. What I'm saying is who I am. It's saying that I love him or I want it or I'm trying to tell y'all something. So now he got to give it to me. Okay. So while I'm at work, you guys, guess what? I'm right back in that Bible again. But I'm going to be honest with you. He started me right at the beginning. So, you guys, guess what? Y'all going to get a whole bunch of understanding. Because I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know. I did not know that, there's so much stuff that I did not know. One thing I can tell you and share with you right now, and that's good because there's some people, they holier than thou, they sit up in the church for 20, 30 years. Okay, I'm one of those people too. But you can't tell them nothing. But you can tell me something because I'm going to go look and research it. But don't get mad at me because I'm researching and learning as I grow. Now let's go. So, Adam, you know how sometimes I'm not going off in the geology of the situation. Genealogy or whatever, Who begot who. That is so boring to me. But I know we need to know it. I do know we need to know. But in the geology of Abram, and remember, Abram was Lot's cousin. In the geology of Abram, that's how Bathsheba come out of. So even though Abram was a good man, That don't mean that their kin folks were good. You know what I'm saying? They were doing some stuff. Okay? David was good. I don't know how Bathsheba did what she did. I just can't wait to get to that point. She said, I can't wait for you to share it. Oh, girl. And you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to share because, see, we went through 32 chapters last night, me and the Holy Spirit. And, girl, I was sitting there. I bet you them people was like, is she asleep? Or what's she doing? Girl, I'm just sitting there like, ooh, Lord. I didn't know that. I didn't know this. Every time you open up that book, you're going to learn some new stuff. Y'all, and I can't even remember what all we went over, but I know I was sit there, and it was like 4 or 5 times I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Oh my God. I was like, was I asleep? Why I didn't know that? And my favorite verses when it comes to Jacob and Esau, oh, there's some things there I did not know. There's some things I knew, but I didn't know. No. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? I didn't know, no, but it's starting to click. I'm starting to go, okay, because you know Jacob is the one that he was the trickster. That's where he got his name from, Jacob. Jacob was the one that fooled his brother into giving him his birthrights and then went in there and tricked his daddy and told his daddy, I'm Esau, here I am. I got you this soup, this soup that you like. And then he done went and put some fur on, make it smell like he out there in the playground, getting him some of this good eatings, this good fiddles. Lisa says, you're getting a better understanding? Oh, girl. Oh, my goodness. Yes. This is the best, the story I love so much in the book, you guys, is this story right here about Jacob and his brother. Okay? And I went over the two brothers, like, I don't know who, like, Ishmael, and I can't remember what that brother's name. Ishmael and who. Then there's Jacob and who. But anyway, the story about Jacob. All I can tell you right now, I'm kind of like, cause I was like, who is who? Like okay, cause I remember there's so many brothers being born and everything, but Jacob and I would have to get the book out. The Lord tells me get it out real quick. If you're gonna learn it, you might as well learn it. Let me turn on the light real quick. I might as well turn on the light real quick because I told you he's working on me. He's working on me again. I had a pastor tell me that the Bible was better than a Young and the Restless. Oh my God, it is. And when he gives you that desire to learn it and know it, okay, then it's all good. But I mean, especially when you get excited about stuff you already know. You know what I'm saying? So, I was looking at when Sarah was giving birth, how old she was and how she laughed again. This is all in the book of Genesis. But let me find about Jacob though. Okay, Isaac. Isaac was Jacob's dad. So right here, then Isaac called Jacob and blessed him. Okay, cause yeah, Esau. I said, well, who I said? Ishmael. Anyway, so I was getting mixed up. That's why I said something. Said stop. Hammer time. Okay, you need to get back in there because you got it mixed up. You got Esau. Esau was when the one son was born and of Abraham. Okay? Abraham and Abram, the same person. But Esau and Jacob. Okay, thank you, Lord. Thank you. So, I love the story, and yeah, I did forget. So I guess when hey, the two nations was in the mama's womb. The two nations was in the mama's room. And sometimes I think when he gives me things like that, he's trying to tell me something. Sometimes he be trying to tell me something, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking, but I don't think like that, you guys. I'm not brilliant, smart, intelligent at all. People be like, don't say that, SP. Yes, you are. No, I am not. I've been honest with you. I'm not. I, hey, I'm just not. Okay? So, I just have to figure it out. He is working on all of us? Yeah. He working on you too. So, yeah, I'm where Jacob was fighting with the angels. I'm on chapter 32. I will probably be done with Genesis by tonight, you guys. I will probably be done with Genesis by tonight. But yeah. Anyway, let me share. Let me see what I wanted to share. Esau. Yeah, Esau. Oh, so at one point, what I was gonna share with you guys, hello, Miss Tina, is at one point, and I gotta go find it and look for it or whatever. I don't want to say too much because people be like, "You do you even know what you talking about? Like how you going share something and tell somebody something when you don't even know?" Well, here's the thing, you got this book, this book here, this book here. It's got It got twists and turns in it. It's got so many stories. And what we actually not really supposed to do is go off into the genealogy. Genealogy, okay? We're not really supposed to go off into that, but I think you do have to go off in it somewhat. Why I say you have to go in it off in it somewhat is because how are you going to understand? But there's so many people in this book that got the same name. Like there's more than one Ambalak. Ambalik. Ambalik. I said Ambalak. It's Ambalik. I'm sorry. And then there's so many Johns. And then there's like two Enochs. One time we were talking when we first got on YouTube, and we were talking, and this young lady, she was coming to the chat room. She friend me, I friend her back. We used to talk through the night and stuff, and she would tell me how knowledgeable she is. So I love to conversate with her, and we were conversating and everything. And she was telling me something. She was talking about she said something, and I said, girl, I said, Enoch is only but two people that ain't never died before. And that's Enoch and Jesus, right? And then she got to telling me something else about Enoch. She said, girl, Enoch this and Enoch that. And I didn't know what she was talking about. So, of course, I was listening, right? And I was like, I don't know about that. I mean, you're and she was telling me stuff, and she was like, look it up and stuff. And so she was showing me where to look, and what she was saying was true, right? So I was like, my God, wow, maybe I need to check her out a little bit. So, but I go home. Right? I go home, and you know me, I pull that book out, and I start reading it. And she was supposed to come on and pray. Because this is what she told me. She said, SP, you need to pray every time you come on. And I felt like, yeah, girl, you telling me something right. You're right. I do. I need to probably pray. But here's the thing, you guys, and I'm just, if we can't be right and honest with each other, then there's no need for us to even be talking. I'm just telling you like the TI is, okay? But I'm just gonna tell it like the TI is. So she made me feel some kind of way, like you coming on all the time talking about the Lord. Why you don't pray? You need to pray every time you come on. So I told her, I said, yeah, but, I just feel some kind of way. I feel kind of funny. Why you feeling funny? Are you embarrassed? No, I'm not embarrassed. It's just I wasn't taught like that. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Actually, what I was taught is go in my praying closet and pray. It ain't for everybody to see. It ain't for everybody to see you talk in tongues. It ain't for everybody to hear, especially out there in the world, what you praying for. Matter of fact, while you praying, the demonic spirits are listening to you pray. So sometimes, I was taught by my mama and my grandma, the Lord even knows your moans. So you ain't even gotta say nothing. Really, like when you done been through some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't even got the words or whatever. Like, say for instance, I'm gonna give you guys an example. Like, my brother passed away, okay? When he passed away, and my other brother's like, sis, what's going on? I'm praying. I can't even say it. You guys understand what I'm saying? Nothing's going to come out my mouth. Because actually, I can't even say nothing. But, and then when I'm praying, I'm just sitting there rocking and crying. And I'm just moaning. But that's my prayers. That's my prayer. Now when I get on here and, he called certain people to do that. Okay? He called certain people to do stuff like that. Like my husband. My husband loves his job. But he don't get it twisted. He not finna go out there and Miss Tina said, leave me alone when I'm praying. Exactly. And some people want you to get off into this religious part. If it's not for you, don't worry. It's not for you. That's not what he called you to do. And then now you doing something that's not godly because you're trying to put on a show for people. And I'm not going to do that. Now, when he gives me that feeling, I'll do it. But to do it because the people are watching or something, no. We're not going to do that. Exactly. She said, who gives up their birthright? Okay? Esau. Esau gave up his birthright. That's when we all got all into the different nations. Because remember, that one child, he came out all red and hairy and everything. And then there's another child came out all light. And you know what I'm saying? So I think this probably not only was the first twins, but, and I'm just being honest with you, these twins look nothing alike. One was big, one was thin. One was hairy, one was fine. They were not identical twins. They were twins, but they were not identical twins. That I know for sure. But I wonder, because there's this one lady, and here's something I wanted to share with you guys. Okay? Before was this Sarah? This was Sarah. This was Abram's. I'm tripping. No, not Sarah. This was Rachel. Rachel. This was Rachel. Not Sarah, but this was Rachel. Yes, it was Rachel. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tripping. I'm getting some stuff mixed up because I got to go over it and over and over. And I'm telling you guys, God is so good, because even after I get done with it tonight, I'm going back over it again. Because I want to know, like I know how to make rice and popcorn. I want to know. But anyway, no. Who was Jacob's and their mother? God, who was Rachel? Yeah. Now, when Rachel saw that she bore Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said to Jacob, give me children or else I die. Now, when Rachel saw that she bore Jacob no children, Rachel, okay, hold on. Hello, what's going on?
Good morning. I'm with USIC. I'm just excited to get in the backyard. Have you got any underground utilities? AT&T's coming in. They're putting in fiber. You drive the one neighborhood.
They're going to be putting out what?
Putting in fiber optics. They're even putting in a new main line.
Okay.
So they just need us to mark any underground utilities in the backyard.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I just wanted to let you know before I went.
There's a dog back there. Do you want him?
Is he a big dog?
Yes, he is a big dog.
Yeah, if he could come inside, it'd be awesome.
He's in the kennel. You got nothing to worry about. You can only get in through this side, though.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
All righty. Be careful. Okay, y'all. Hold on. No, sweetheart. I have to use two phones hold on here. I figured out it ain't me. Sometimes I have to cut them off and restart. Okay. But see, there's something about Laban, you guys, which is Abram's brothers. Laban is kin to Abram. I'm just put it like that. Because Abram wanted his son to go away to marry in the family. He didn't want them Canaanite women. Okay? Rebecca, come on now. Sonya said, hey, I'll go get it. Yeah, Rebecca. Oh my God, Rebecca. Rebecca had two nations in her stomach. That's right, Rebecca. Come on, because y'all going to help me remember all this stuff. But Laban was the brother of Rebecca. Anyway. Because, okay, there's two situations, and I'm trying to get to it. And I might be getting some mixed up, so let me go back. But anyway, because, like when you listening and you go, oh my, what I should have did was, I didn't have my book with me. So what I should have did was bring my highlighter. Yeah, that's what I think I did. I'm bring my highlighter tonight, and we're going to go over this again. But anyway, I know Abram is not only kin to, because Abram's nephew was Lot. But then, and see, that's the NIV, and I've actually learned from the King James Version. But here's the thing. Sorry, I thought Rebecca was Jacob's mama. Hold on. Now, when Rachel saw that she bore Jacob, no. Let me go, because they're talking about Jacob's wife. So let me see. Then Isaac called Jacob and blessed him. Okay. Let's see. So Isaac, we're talking about, there's the birthrights. He done stole some birthright. So right before Abram again took a wife. So the death of Abram married Sarah. Remember? I can't hear. Is Abram married Sarah. And then, now Abram was old, but Abram said to the oldest servant, so Abram married Sarah. Remember, Sarah was beautiful. This, I actually heard it for myself. This Sarah was beautiful. Remember, I told you there's nothing new under the sun? But when Abram went to a different country, They looked at Sarah and they wanted to kill Abram. Same thing happened to Amalek. Amalek, you guys. Oh, I'm just telling you. Because remember, Amalek did the same thing. Y'all saying, no, they didn't. Yeah, they did. Amalek. Yeah, they did. He went to a different one twice. But it was two different Amaleks. That's why the genealogy gets you mixed up and everything. Because I had to learn they wasn't the same. It could have been his son because they named people after each other. But yeah, my God. Because remember, Sarah gave her husband to Hagar, and Hagar had all these babies. Hagar had all these babies. Hagar thought she was the bomb, remember? And I'm gonna share with you something because so Sarah, that's what made me go, what? I was like, what? So when they went to this land, remember they went to this land and this land and this land, and they was tricking them out their land with the water and the well or whatever, and they went to this land or whatever. So Abram, the Sarah that Abram was married to, because remember Sarah laughed. That's what Sarah's name is meant, for laughter. Remember the Lord was talking to Abram, and Abram heard the Lord say he was gonna give her a child, and she in her 90s, almost 100. He in it. She's like, huh, how you gonna give me a kid? And he's like, why Sarah laughed? She's like, oh, I didn't laugh. And he said, but you did. Yeah, you did. You guys, but I'm going to tell you, when God opens up certain things to you as you're reading, it may not mean nothing to nobody else, but when that light goes off in your head and you be like, wow, my God. I mean, it's almost like you can see it. One other thing that he was showing me, and I was like, even though that we know, common sense thing, everybody's saying, I know this and I know that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Baby, when God is showing you something, I don't care if you've been knowing it for 20, 30 years. It is so powerful when he lets you see it. And I don't care how many times you heard it. It is powerful. I don't care. I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, so what he shared with me last night, you guys, and I'm going to share it with you guys, that, and I'm like, I just got through talking, and it's going away, and it's coming, it's going away, and it's coming. But, and like I said, Sarah, Abram loved Sarah. He thought she was beautiful. And she was beautiful. But she had this baby. What was it that I'm trying to get it. Oh Lord, give it back to me again. Maybe somebody that came in here and I can't say it now. It's called We Coming to the Light and at different times. Yes. Yes. Anyway, I can't even get it back now. It was something about Abram. It was something about Abram. It was something about Abram. It was so much last night going on when he was opening up them doors for me. And, he'll give me remembrance when I need it or whatever. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But, the Lord is so good. Anyway, you guys, I was telling you about, so there was this young lady, and she was telling me, and she was like, eat not this and eat not that or something. So I shut it up. This was way back. This was like 3, 4 years ago. So I shut up, and she showed me in the book, in the Bible, and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe I need to go back to, go back to church and learn some more. And this, that, and that. I thought I knew this and thought I knew that. And I tried to tell her Enoch went up in the whirlwind because, and all this other stuff. and all the stuff and everything. And I mean, then you know what? The Lord showed me something, and I was like, I was on my way to the quick trip, and I said, hold up. I ran back home. I opened it up, and there it was. So I called her up, and I told her, I said, open up your thing, open up your book or whatever, because, girl, you got it wrong. This is this. I mean, he gave it to me as soon as I was going down the street. He did, you guys. And I was telling her about it, and she was like, I got to check this out. So we got off the phone or whatever, and I was like, ooh, you know, and she checked it out or whatever. But, and then she called me back. And she seemed like, she was like, oh, girl, thank you for telling me. She said, I had it wrong or whatever. So, but I didn't even know it, to be honest with you. I mean, when she was telling me what she was telling me, and it just seems to me like the story that we hear, it stays in our memories. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know where to find it, or I wasn't gonna buck the horse because what she was telling me, I was like, really? I was like, I didn't know that. You telling me something new. But you know me, you guys, I'm gonna always go, especially you tell me something new, I'm gonna always go and research it, and then try to figure out what happened, or why I didn't know or whatever. And then I come out with it. But I wasn't testing her or anything. It was just, but then, what she was supposed to do a prayer for us. She was supposed to be doing our prayers at the beginning of every life. I ain't seen that woman since. She could be still in the building. She just changed her name or whatever, but I ain't seen her since. And I was like, you know, and the thing about it was, she was telling me what I need to do. And I told her that ain't what the Lord told me to do. But if you want to do it, go right ahead. If you want to start every live with a prayer, you go right ahead. That ain't what the Lord told me to do. That ain't me. That's just you. You wanted me to put on a show like a monkey, and now I'm not being me. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. She was like, well, you supposed to be a Christian. No, honey, you got it wrong. I am a Christian, but that's not me. That's not what he told me to do. I'm not even feeling you when you telling me to do it. I'm still not feeling that. But if that's what you want to do, I'm opening the door and you can do that. I ain't seen that woman since. Isn't that funny? That's weird. And then I would have been faking it. I mean, now when we did go through some things, you guys, oh yeah, we had this prayer that we would say, or this verse, I'll read it. But as far as that, that's not how I was taught. And I'm not saying it's for you how I was taught. You didn't go through some of the things I went through. But what was for me was for me. Maybe it's for the best because you don't know exactly who people are and who they praise exactly. I am learning that sometimes God will put in your life to teach you a lesson. Yes. 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 And I'm not saying that it was something new, but when Jacob, was it Jacob? Yeah, or Abram. I'm sorry. When Abram had the two sons, that's where Ishmael come from, and Isaac. Ishmael was the slave child. Isaac was the child that he had got from Sarah. And he was supposed to go up on the mountain and take, Isaac out. Why was he going to take Isaac out? Because remember, he really loved Sarah. And Sarah was old and Sarah had that baby. But Ishmael was actually the firstborn. But God didn't promise everything to Ishmael, even though Ishmael is the firstborn. So when Sarah gave Hagar her husband, she didn't wait on the Lord and told Hagar to go in there and lay with my husband. Oh, Patricia said Moses never died. Okay. Thank you, Patricia, for telling us that. You know I'm going to go look it up now, don't you? And I done went through this Bible 4 or 5 times, but I think I did hear something of that nature, but we'll figure it out. But she said Moses didn't die. Now, I know that the Lord was so pleased, then she got mad for her advice. Exactly. I think you was around when all of that happened too. I think you was around. Yeah, she got mad with all that advice. She gonna tell me this is what I need to do. She was like, this is what you need. And I felt like she was trying to tell me, if you're a Christian, then this is what you should do. Baby, I'm gonna be a Christian even after I don't see you anymore. I'm still gonna be a Christian. But that ain't what God is telling me to do. That's being fake. That's you trying to tell me to be fake. And how long that was gonna last, you guys? How long that was gonna last? That wasn't gonna last too long. When the Lord tell me to pray, I pray. I mean, when I feel it come on, I do. I do. I do. This was not what this live was supposed to be about, but. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar and the Egyptian whom she had born to Abram, Scophing. I got a child by your husband. And then she was being very mean to Hagar. She was being very mean to Hagar after she done told her to go lay with her husband. Now she gonna get mad. So what did Hagar do? Hagar took off and left. But guess what? The Lord went and got Hagar and told her to go back. Patricia said, I just stay in the bushes. Girl, you good. I don't know why you just stay in the bushes. We got Natasha and then we got Patricia. There's two things. So okay, thank you, Lord. What really, like a light bulb went off in my head. It was like it was so powerful. I was seeing it, you guys. Now, I've heard it before, and I heard it, and I heard it, I heard it. I know Abraham was going to take Isaac out. Okay? Because that's what the Lord said. Now, Isaac was like, Daddy, where's the lamb at? And then Abram said, the Lord will provide. Now I'm going to tell you something. It was really weird because every time when we don't have enough at our house, I get on my husband and I say, honey, I don't have enough for this and I don't have enough for that. And what we going to do? They're taking $1,500 out my check. What we going to do, honey? And you didn't bring this in and you only got enough for that. And then this doesn't happen. What we going to do? You know, I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm going to keep it real with you. My husband always say, the Lord will provide. Yes, 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 yes. The Lord will provide. And sometimes I get frustrated. You know what he say? The Lord will provide. Girl, I be so mad. I be like, and he say, and he will. I know. And there's nothing you can say. You just looking like, okay. I'm like Sarah. But you know, we gotta be patient because had Sarah not give her husband to Hagar, we wouldn't have these problems. You know what I'm saying? Now, she must love her husband so much. Could you just imagine you loving your husband so much that you want him to have a kid so bad you go tell him to go be with somebody else? Girl, we wouldn't have another nation. We just would not with me. I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna do that one. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord said, if the Lord said that you're gonna be, you're gonna be a king of many nations or whatever, and you thinking because I'm 99 years old, 90 years old, if the Lord said I'm gonna have a baby, you better wait for it. We can adopt, but you're not finna lay down and no, no. No, no, y'all, you know what? When we look back, if we look back, the things that we will not do, when we look back in these days, in the Bible time, there's certain things we just ain't gonna do. In slavery time, there's certain things we just ain't gonna do. Now, I'm not gonna have a baby and then get up from having a baby and come clean your floor. See, they gonna take me out. They gonna take me out. You know what? There's just certain things I just can't do. They say, well, if you was born in those times and you seen and you were taught, because this is what people do. They condition their children for the times, you guys. And right now we're in a different time. And if you don't realize something, and I'm trying to share something with you, like all this stuff on the news, all this stuff with social media, all this stuff, and then you guys are not understanding how these kids are coming up missing, and these people that's missing these kids, they don't have a clue. They on TikTok, they on Facebook, they at work sticking out their tongue. Nah. And you're like, hey, who does it? What's going on? That's a whole different time. Eggs going $8, gas $5 going up to $12. It's going up. It's happening. She said, I got to make sure it's the Lord and not man. Well, one thing about it is, here's the thing. Like when you're trying to give somebody, and I'm just going to say this because I've seen the comment in the comment section, so I think it was Miss Tina. No worries, Miss Tina. When you're telling somebody something, once you did what you were sent out to do, that's it. Okay? That's it. People don't want to take your advice. It may not be for right then. They may not can even take it from you. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You are who you are. If the Lord told you to say it, speak it, and then leave it alone. They can't open up their ears until He allows them to. You don't know if the Lord wants it to come back in their remembrance. Sometimes you'll speak on something, and then down the road they'll get it. Long as you do what you're supposed to do, don't worry about it, because some people looking at you, and this is somebody got mad at me because one time they was like, but she goes to the casino. They probably couldn't hear what I was telling them because they ain't seen me at the casino. They don't know if I went there to get a room. They don't know if I went there to gamble. Because see, if I go to Las Vegas, my husband be like, what are you doing? But here's the thing now. I don't have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Anything in moderation. But will I put some coins in there? Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. Now, if he told you to not do that, then don't do it. But it don't say that I should not gamble. It doesn't say that to me. I know what scripture you talking about and all of that. Oh, they are doing the 35G high speed band on the internet. Yes, they worried about the wrong thing. I think if I put a quarter in the slot machine, it's not gonna send me to hell. See, now here's the thing. The people in the synagogue, you guys know what a synagogue is? Somebody put in the chat, what's a synagogue? I'm just going to be honest with you. This is where I look at it. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. But what is a synagogue? Okay, hold on. Let me get my other phone. We're going to define it real quick. I'm all over the place, but it's okay. Define synagogue.
Here's the definition of synagogue: the building where a Jewish assembly or congregation meets for religious worship and instruction.
Okay, you guys hear that? A synagogue back then is pretty much what we call the church today. Okay? Right or wrong, you can put a one in the chat or not, it doesn't really matter. The building where a Jewish symbols or congregation meets for religious worship and instructions. Okay? Now, if you actually, you don't even really have to go back and look, but if you really, really want to know, you go in your Bible and you find where they done took Jesus off of the Mount Sinai, where the disciples were supposed to be praying and watching over him, and they kept falling asleep. They took him in the middle of the night like he was a thief, right? All this stuff is said in the Bible. I don't make this stuff up. I'm just telling you. So you can, when you start reading it, you go, okay, yeah, I'm in the right place, right? So then they take him and put him in jail. When he goes in front of the judge, the king, they want to put charges on him. One of the charges is actually working on the Sabbath. One of the charges is saying that he is the son of the God, the living God, or he is the son of God, period. That's blasphemy, they said. That's blasphemy. She says, you sound like Medea. Girl, if you don't stop. But the other thing is that king's wife, and there was two kings. One was named Pilate, and the other king, what was the other king's name? One was named Pilate, and the other king was King Harold. Okay? Now, one thing about these kings, you guys, it ain't nothing new under the sun. Okay? I'm not going to put my mouth on it, but allegedly, I can't tell you which king it was right now because I'm trying to get to the point. Allegedly, this king was married, but I heard, okay, so King Herod was married, or I don't know which king it was, but Pilate or Herod, it was one of the two, because they both had Jesus at one time and they kept on saying, you do something to him. I ain't gonna do something to him, you do something. And the other king, he was a little, they called G-A-Y, gay, okay? So, allegedly, I don't know if that's true, you guys, but from my understanding, it was so. I think I see it when I even talk about it, but I don't know. I wasn't there. You know, I couldn't tell you if that was true or not. But anyway, the King Harold, or the one that had the wife went to sleep, and the Lord told her to tell her husband that is the son of the Lord God. And don't you let your husband take him out. She told her husband about her dream. And you know what? He didn't want to take him out. I couldn't tell you which king it was. C. Williams, I couldn't tell you which one it was. Because I forgot if he went and sent him to Pilate then, or he was like, hey, okay, that was the king. I couldn't tell you which one. I would have to go back and read it again. Because like I said, my memory is so toe up. I'm just telling you the story. But somebody will go look it up and say, okay, King Harold was the one that was married and whatever. Y'all come on with me. Okay, but anyway, his wife, the king's wife, I just say the king so I can be correct. So he sent him to the other king, and the other king sent him back to the, because you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to do it. They really did not want to do it. They knew, because the wife had a dream, and in the dream, the Lord let her know. But this is what this king did. The king said, okay, I'm not going to kill him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the people, because we got a feast coming. And the feast is, one person in jail, it's almost like, you know, they get to be let free. Like, just like when the presidents come, they going out of office, and before they go out of office, they can let whoever out they want. You know that? Did you guys know that? I need everybody in the chat that already knew that, put a 1 in the chat. Like, if you wrote to the president and you're in jail, it don't matter what you did. It don't matter how much evidence. You can let out of jail anybody and everybody. You can let everybody out if that's what you wanted to do. That wouldn't be a safe thing to do, but you can. You can let out anybody, no matter what. You can overturn anything you want before you come out of office. And I thought, and every president does this. And every president do this, you guys. See, we got 22 people in here, 22 thumbs up, so I know everybody's engaging in the conversation. But not everybody knows that. And I know some of you guys like, oh, girl, I've been knowing that. I know that. You ain't telling us nothing. Not everybody knows that, you guys. Not everybody knows that. So anyway, so it, like I said, it's nothing new. So this king was doing that. Pardons. Thank you. So this king was doing that. He was like, okay, he's at the synagogue. Right? So these are church people. These are church people. And he says to them, y'all know the story. We're having this feast where we can let one prisoner go free. Okay? Because he didn't want to really take Jesus out. He just didn't. Y'all think I'm lying, but he didn't. Because he told him, it's not going to be on my hands. I'm going to let y'all know right now, it's not going to be on my hands, because I'm going to let y'all tell me what y'all want to do. And the people says, free Barabbas. Who was the people? The people in the synagogue. Okay, all right. Those was church people, right? She said, I'm locked up and they won't let me out. Yeah. This is why sometimes when I look at this Bigsby case, I feel some kind of way. You know? By the way, you guys, they got a new hearing for the bond hearing, which I was told that when you file a motion, it's just what it is, okay? 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, or 9.9 times out of 10, the judge has to hear your motion. That doesn't mean that's just the way it is. Like, I'll go file a motion. It don't even have to make sense. The judge gonna hear the motion. You know? It doesn't mean, oh, people be like, oh, they got a date to hear it. Like, she got new information. It doesn't mean that. It just means you filed the motion. And they have to do what is correct and is the law. And to hear what you have to say. You can file a motion And then sometimes they get tired after it's been repeated, because you're really only wasting money. And she probably sit there and say, I'll refile it myself. Yeah, it's the law. That's why I was telling you guys, I think it was the light. I wouldn't have gave him another chance to bring it back up, because once you've done got denied and then you got denied again, more than likely you're gonna get denied again. Nothing's changed. He's still a person that AWOL'd in the army. The police is still gonna think that he is a problem in society. So what's done changed? If they let him out and somebody else get killed, I'm not saying that he killed this kid. I don't know. That I will not say that. But I'm definitely going to tell you how this is going to play out, because I already know. Some things, you ain't got to wait for it to happen. So May the 23rd, it'll be Monday, you guys. So this coming Monday at 9 a.m. in the morning, I'm telling you guys, that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. The same old thing. So everybody get the information. 2 times a time is a strike out. Stop. 2 times. 2 times? Yeah. Anyway. So it ain't like she did something that was like, wait, and if she gets him, and yeah, she could be asking for a bond. And if they do give him a bond, it's going to be probably $1 million. And then she'll probably say, I'll let him out on contents of me. Girl, let me see how much that you do believe in your client. She probably let him out because she betting her license on it, because she wants that lawsuit. So she'll say, give him a bond. At least give him a bond. And then, I'm going to tell you what attorneys can do once they get a bond. Because my friend that was attorney told me that he would do it for me. That he would sign me out. It didn't matter how much money was on it. Now I don't know how much that works. But yeah, who wouldn't have an attorney that is working for her money? She is definitely working for her money. He tired of being in that box. You guys, I'm gonna share something with you. If you got time to go back, check it out. If you want to do a little bit of stuff. There's a young lady. Her name is, I'm on my phone, so I probably can't see it. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can see it on my other phone. This happened February hold on. I'll even show you the lady real quick. Not now. Da-da-dee-da-da-da. There's a lady. I tell you, I do so much research, it's not even funny, okay? So, there's a lady. I can find it. Her name, here she is right here. I'm in the middle of this deposition. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, God. Here it is. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you her because it's on YouTube. Okay? I need you to, here it is right here. Attorney arrested for attempted murder. Take a snapshot of it because you're going to miss it. And that's where I find it at. Real World Police. 2 weeks ago. Everybody got it? Okay. So anyway. So, hold on. I am going over the day on that. Hold on. All lawyers file motion, but they not going to let him out because phone calls are recorded and they trying to see if he tells somebody something. Yes, I saw that 3 days ago. Okay, if you go to that right there, what I just showed you, and you can always go over this video and then get it if you missed it. That young lady, she's an attorney, and she ran into a lot of people with her car saying that she hear voices. She's an attorney. The black woman I just showed you guys, the African American black woman, she says she's hear voices and she's trying to kill these people. You really need to watch that. I don't recommend stuff like that to everybody, especially it's YouTube. But it's an hour and 47-minute video, and they go word by word if you want to look at the transcript. Because some of the transcript, you're trying to understand what she's saying. Some of the transcript is not exactly what it's supposed to be. Like, they say something. But, I mean, this woman is drinking water like it's, I mean, she literally got a demon inside of her, you guys. I kid you not. If you want to see somebody possess, exactly, Edith, we're going to talk about this. So I want everybody to go check it out. I want everybody to go check it out. But yes, she told him, she said, I want you to charge me with attempted murder. And then after they charged her with attempted murder, she was like, you really going to charge me with attempted murder? She said, I want you to drop the charges. They was like, hey, she was like, oh, you not going to charge me with attempted murder? Well, what if I try to kill you? They was like, okay, hands behind your back. They was like, okay, what do you want us to do, Bernice? And Bernice was like, yeah, I do want you to charge me with attempted murder. They was like, okay, we're going to charge you with attempted murder. Put your hands behind your back. She was like, okay. Then she got her hands behind her back. She was like, hey, I need to drink the water. They was like, well, you done lost it because you done threatened us now. Now, they wasn't going to do it because they know that this woman, something mentally is wrong with her. You can just look at her. I'm like, if you want to see a person in a mental state, a mental, what you call a mental crisis, she's having a mental crisis breakdown right then, right in front of your eyes. You know how when people be like, they know what they doing. How did they drive? They know what they doing. Because you can still function even though that you're in a mental crisis. You can still drink water. You can still know your ABCs. You can still know about, she's a full attorney. She knows her rights. And she's still confused in a whole bunch of things. But she's still conversating. So every now and then she's in and every now and then she's out. This woman literally drove her car at the fresh market or the fish market or whatever market it was. I think it's called something like the fresh market. And hit 4 people. She said, I was trying to kill them. But if you want to know how mental illness, sometimes not all of it is the same. Exactly, Edith. I'm glad that you already watched it. What's the name? How can I find it? Okay. Let me show it to you again. You gotta watch this. We're gonna talk about it. This is where you can find the transcript and the thing at right here. You got to. It's a 2 hour. It's an hour and 47, but we're gonna talk about that. That's what I really want to talk about. But we're gonna still talk about Cody Bixby tonight. But I want everybody to really check that out because my goodness, I might even go through the transcript and somebody else go through the other part of the transcript and we read it to each other. Yeah, that'd be nice. Why don't we do that? I need somebody else to read her part. I'll read the police part and then they can read her part or whatever. And we can go through the transcript. And we go through the whole transcript. Yeah. I'm going to ask somebody. Anybody want to do it that's on here? Say I. If not, I'll ask somebody. I'm pretty sure somebody will do it. But if anybody, Oh, Lakendra said, I will. Okay, Lakendra. Okay, Lakendra. But are you gonna come on and show your face? Lakendra, you gonna do that? Okay. Lakendra said, I will do it. Okay, after we get done with um so Lakendra, she said, I saw some of it, and yes, there is surely a mental issue. The drinking the water demon was on. Oh yeah, he was on fire. She was just drinking and drinking and drinking. You gotta go see it. You gotta go see it. And Lakendra, you make sure you see it, and then we're gonna go over the transcript, and you can read her part, and then I'll read the other part. Did you see her eyes broken? And then when you're reading her part, Lakendra, yeah, I did see her eyes broken. Like the way that she's drinking water and stuff, like you can have your phone on there, but put it on low so you can watch it as you're reading it, so that you can kind of play it out for people, because we can't show it. I wish we could show it, but we can't. And that's why I want people to go take a look at it. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how we got onto that. But anyway, you guys. Anyway, like I was saying, the people in the synagogue said, free Barabbas, and we want to crucify Jesus. Isn't that something? And Barabbas was a murderer. So the holy people, the church people, the religious people, is the ones that said, we're going to kill Jesus and we're going to let Barabbas go. You see what I'm saying? She said having phone difficulties. Oh, okay. Okie dokie, Freddie. I hear you. I'll be the alternate if Lakendra has something to come up. Okay, cool. Thank you. And actually, good. I'm glad that you not only can be the alternate. There's another woman, which is the woman police officer. She doesn't say a lot, and we can do it like a play, but more like not. You know what I'm saying? Like a play, like a skit, and then we all have something. Or guess what? If you want, if somebody else want to be the police officer, that's fine. I don't have to be the police officer. I just want people to be engaged and see how this is. I wish we could show it to them, but we can't. We can't. So if somebody want to be the police officer, I don't have to be the police officer. I just kind of thought. So if you want to be the police officer, and I can be the alternate if somebody don't show up, that'd be fine too. And it can be you, and you could be the officer, and then I could be whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you want to do, if that's what you want to do or something. Because some people may want more to speak on or say, or. But she said, but that's fine if you want to be the alternate. You can be just alternate. She's like, hey, don't be signing me up for everything. I say I want a piece of pizza. You done gave me the whole pizza and told me to eat it now. Okay, I get you. I understand. Wish I could help, but I'm at work doing the live, but I will be okay. I will be watching. Okay. Let come holler at us do it because I want to see it. Oh, okay. Oh, let come holler at a sister do it because I want to see it. Well, we're going to do it Friday. I hope that she's okay with Friday. Oh, because you ain't watched it yet? You ain't seen it yet? We'll have it together by Friday. We can do it Friday, or we can do it over the weekend. Well, let me think. Hold on. Because I think Friday, they got me working this Friday. Oh, no. They got me working Sunday right now. I need to work another shift. But thank you. No, I'm about to watch it. Oh, girl, well, then just wait, Lakendra, until you watch it because... Wait until you watch it because it's a really nice yeah, watch it. Girl, you're gonna flip out. You're gonna be like, and the lady is an attorney. And she was like, I got a boyfriend. They were like, what's his name? She was like, oh, his name is, I don't want to talk about him. And then she was like, do I get an attorney? And then first you thinking, is she playing? And then she was like, I need some more water. I need some more water. You got some more water? Give me some more water. I need to drink water. They was like, you done had enough. She was like, but I need some water. I need water. I need water. And I just said to myself, I was like, ooh wee. Like what Colum said. I think Edith said that demon was on fire. Boy, whatever was in her, they was hot. Yes, Miss Tina, please watch it. You'll understand what's going on if you watch it. I tell everybody, please go watch it. It's an hour and 47 minutes. Even if you can't watch it and you at work or something, put your earbuds in. That is a mental crisis happening at the same time. And it's still happening. But anyway, you guys, it's a 1 hour and 21 minutes. I'm finna get off of here. I am now off into what? The afternoon? Yep. It's 12:09. She said, I just found it. Okay, good. That's why I show it so you guys can take a snapshot picture, or it's easier for you to find it if I just show it, because me spelling this and spelling that and all this other stuff, and y'all sitting there going, I still can't find it. If you see, you can see certain things. You can see how things are spelled. So yeah, take a look at that. It's an hour and 47 minutes. I'm still in the ending of the transcript. Let me see how many minutes I'm in it.
Does it sound like psychosis?
Yeah, you can go if you go on the side.
And that was the reason for.
It tells you if you want to follow by transcript, you can follow by transcript.
So that's 2 times in Texas.
It's crazy.
2 times in Florida.
Anyway, I'm finna get off here. LaKendra, I haven't finished looking either. You spoke first. Bye. See y'all later. Alrighty. I haven't finished it either. I'm 1 hour and 15 minutes. I got 30 more minutes to watch it. All right, you guys. Be good. Be safe. Be nice to each other. I will see everybody 5 p.m. Central Time tonight. We're still going to talk about the things that you guys already found out about, but you can come in and we're going to talk about it. Like, a lot of people are going to be disturbed. So don't think that people are going to be like, oh, yeah, it is a nugget. You know, it's just coming. But they got to be prepared that, guess what? If today's the 18th, the 23rd is this coming Monday, it's going to be quick done. And today is Wednesday. So they ain't got that much time. So everybody need to know. So if the ones down there need to be down there or go or whatever, it don't matter if you're down there or not. We're still going to know. We're going to know really quick what happened. So if we want to see evil and mental work together, watch this. Exactly. Exactly. You got it. You got it. All right, you guys. All right. I will see you guys at 5 p.m. Central Time. We're going to try to do three platforms at the same time again. We're going to try it. We got to do something. All right. Bye.